Hey you guys, please excuse my face. Oh my god, your hands are so cold. Oh my god. So, welcome to my channel. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've been on here, but it's been a lot going on. I think it's been a few months, maybe when I had cut my hair at the beginning of this year. So, it's been kind of crazy.
We got to Disneyland.
We did go to Disneyland, and I didn't get it on there, huh? But this is my baby. He's getting so big, isn't he? Huh, Tuda Tuda. But yeah, so welcome to my channel, you guys. So, I am going to put more videos on here and continue this journey. Please excuse my hair. Let me position myself really quick, just a second. Okay, so, sorry, excuse my hair, you guys. I am looking a mess. It's been a lot going on. Somebody wants to be in my video. And what?
And Daddy.
So, sorry about that. I'm just moving around and stuff. Because somebody wants to be in my video. But, yeah, so, what's been going on this year? It's been tough. So, I started school, June.
Why?
And yeah, so now I'm working and going to school full-time, working full-time.
Dad, guess what?
We don't need to spoil it. I'll tell you what you about to say. Hold on. Let me see what you about to say. That's what you was about to say. Okay, now. What you about to say?
Guys, I have a new school.
He has a new school.
By my mommy job.
By my job. That's right. So,
and I have new friends now, my new teachers.
Good job. You got new friends and new teachers. That's right. So, he has a new school now. We moved from our original location.
And we got home at our new.
And have a bigger place now.
Yeah, we right now.
We was planning on getting a house, but us getting a house or another place was under unfortunate circumstances. So, yeah, so
yeah.
Okay, hold on, Jarian. Okay, so sorry, he was moving around too much and make me shake the camera. But yeah, so started school in June. School full-time,
my head.
Work full-time.
My neck.
And it's going great. I'm getting good grades. I'm going to school for medical assistant, so it's just like a 8-month program.
Ow.
So yeah, everything's been going good with that. And then what else happened in July? No. Yeah, July was our anniversary. So yeah, so we ended up celebrating our anniversary, and then please excuse my hair. My hair look at a mess. I have this wig on and it's not. I'll tell you a story. So last month my husband ended up getting shot. And let me tell you, our last neighborhood wasn't the best neighborhood to live in. But yeah, unfortunately he ended up getting shot coming home from work. He was walking just a block away from our house. He was walking, someone approached him, somebody approached him in a car, asking him, do he sell weed or do he have weed? Oh, that's hair. And he told the person that he doesn't. And the person drove off a little bit, reversed, and just opened fire, and ended up shooting him in his lower region, which is like his scrotum, his thigh, and his penis. So it's been really tough. It's been really tough. A lot of people hear that story and be like, wow, like, is he able to have kids? And the doctor said it could be a possibility because all he needs is one. So so he's been just beating himself up about that because honestly, my husband is not my son's dad. So he doesn't have any kids. So it's really beating him up. Just the simple fact that he might not be able to have any more kids or any kids. And so we've been dealing with that. But let me tell you how good God is. Well, I think I told you guys before, I do have type 2 diabetes. So I went to my appointment maybe like a month or two before the incident happened, and was talking to my OBGYN, and she was just telling me that it's not best, because I told her that me and my husband are trying to have kids, and they wanted me to start this medication that protect my kidneys, and it's not best if you're trying to have kids because it causes birth defects. So I was telling them that, okay, I do plan on having kids, so I don't want to take this medication. So she was like, okay, your health comes first, because my blood sugar was skyrocket high. And so I talked to my husband about it, and he was like, okay, your health comes first. Once when we get your health together, we can start having kids. So not too long before the incident happened, we both agreed, because they asked if I can get on birth control. So not too long, I called my doctor and let her know, like, you can put in an order for the birth control, send it to the pharmacy, and I'll pick it up. That was not too long before this incident happened. So, I mean, month after month after month after month, like, since we've been married, I mean, of course, we're not using protection. He's my husband. But month after month, it hasn't happened. It's been times that my periods are irregular, so it comes later than normal sometimes. Since I've been diagnosed with diabetes, it's been like that. And it hasn't happened. Like, I'll be late, 5-6 days late. Nothing happens. I mean, my period can end up coming afterwards. So, nothing happens. So, and then he will get discouraged, because of course he wants kids. So, of course he will get discouraged. I can tell that once when my period starts, and I assume, excuse my neck, I'm breaking out. As soon as I end up getting my period, he gets sad. And you can tell, like, he say that he's not worried about it, but he is. And so, after the incident happened, like, I'm telling you, like, after he got shot, he came to the house. He ran to the house. So I still, I rushed to the hospital. Well, the ambulance ended up coming to get him, but after they rushed him to the hospital, I left. Like, I still had blood on my floor, everything. Luckily, it wasn't carpet, but blood on my floor, everything. And so, after the incident happened, I stayed with him for a couple of days at the hospital, and then I ended up going home to clean the blood up off the floor and just clean up a little bit, wash myself up, and get myself together. And so I went to the house, cleaned up the blood, and then I went to go use the bathroom. And I was like, well, I had one more pregnancy test, because of course I was taking pregnancy tests with the times I wasn't getting my period. So I was like, let me just take this. And I was already late. I think I was about 3 days late. But I didn't think anything of it, because I'm like, okay, this is like every month I'm late. And so I ended up taking it. And then I seen, when I took it, I seen a small, faint line. And I'm like, hold on a second. Is this what I think it is? But it was so faint. It was really, really faint. It could have been, negative. But it was like my eyes are playing tricks on me. I don't know what's going on. So, yeah. So, I seen that small, faint line, thinking that my mind was playing tricks on me. And, yeah, and I'm like, let me just finish cleaning up. Let me get myself together, and I'm going to go get me a pregnancy test. So at the time, I wasn't staying at home. I cleaned up the house. I was staying with my cousin at the time because of the shooting and everything. I didn't feel safe at home. So I left, went to go get a pregnancy test. I got the double one. It was one that has like the digital one and the other one that has like the lines. So I ended up going back to my cousin's house and taking a pregnancy test. So I took the line one first, and then I seen another line, like another faint line. I'm like, oh my God, could this be true? It came up with two lines. I'm like, no, this one for sure. Because the first one I took was like a dollar store brand. So I'm like, that could be, So then the second one I took was a good brand, So this one I'm like, yeah, I see another line. This is not playing tricks. My eyes are not playing tricks on me right now. So then after that, I took the digital one, which tells me if you're not pregnant or if you're pregnant. And so I took that one, and lo and behold, I'm pregnant. So, yes. So after that, I was just like so worried. I was just like, I wasn't worried, but I was just shocked. And I was just going, I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But the good thing is, I was like, oh my God, look at God, because my husband could possibly not be able to have kids. And all this time we've been trying and trying and trying. I mean, it wasn't like we was trying, but we know we wasn't using protection, and we was like, whatever happens, happens, But we was getting worried because like it hasn't happened, and we haven't been using protection, so we was worried like to the point where I'm like, maybe my diabetes has something to do with it, because I didn't have diabetes when I was I had gestational diabetes, but that's before that I wasn't a diabetic. So yeah, so I was thinking that I couldn't have kids. Like, I thinking my diabetes had something to do with me not having kids, and I was worried. So then, the whole day, I didn't tell my husband. I didn't tell my husband until, did I tell him that day? Or, no. Wait. Because it was pretty early. I told him that day. I called my cousin, I told her. I called my best friend, and I told her. And then I called his friend, which is my cousin's husband now, and told him. And I told him not to tell my husband. Like, I wanted all his friends to be at the hospital. I wanted to surprise him. And him going through that situation, he was already down. And I'm telling you, he was traumatized from the situation. Like, it was been times he spaced out, and you had to call his name a few times, snap your fingers. It was really traumatizing to him, and I don't blame him. That's a traumatizing situation. So just to encourage him, I ended up writing him a nice little note for encouragement, and just express how I feel about him, and just tell him just to not worry. And I hope that this gift will lighten up your day or put a smile on your face. And so I ended up putting the pregnancy test in a jewelry box, like a necklace jewelry box. So it was pretty long. He thought it was like a necklace or something, like a jewelry. So I read him, he read the note, and then he ended up, I ended up buying him a bear that says the Lord's Prayer, and that kind of lightened him up a little bit too. And then after that, he ended up pulling out the jewelry box, and he was like, and I'm like, you can never go wrong with jewelry. So then he really thought it was jewelry. So when he opened it up, and I had it wrapped up in paper and stuff, so when he opened it up, he seen the test, looked down and said pregnant, and he looked back up at me and was like, it's true? I'm like, yes. And then he just, you know how men try to be hard in front of their friends, but I seen his eyes watering, and he just grabbed me and hugged me and kissed me, and it was just such a beautiful moment. I was just so happy for him, because I was more happy for him than I was for myself, because of the situation that happened, and he's not understanding why he's going through this situation. And he was just questioning God, like, what did I do to deserve this? But everything happens for a reason, and it's always light at the end of the tunnel. Ain't no telling why it happens, but look at the reason why it happens. You get what I'm saying? Like, we end up blessed with a child. So after that, I went to Planned Parenthood, just to confirm the pregnancy. And yeah, at the time I went, I was 4 weeks and 4 days, and yeah, it was just crazy. It's been crazy ever since. So, I mean, my husband is healing still. Right, last night I had to rush him back to the hospital. He's been fine. Like, we've been staying, like, since we moved, he hasn't been at home. He stays at his friend's house closer because we moved further out. And he didn't want to be alone, you know, and I'm at work and school and all this other stuff. So he's just stayed with his friends because he has a catheter. So he stayed at home until he can get the catheter removed. I'm going to stay at his friends until he can get the catheter removed. And so it's been hard, like, living away from my husband. But I totally understand why he's doing it, you know. And we talk every day. I check on him. I do see him like at least once or twice a week, if that. And then like we face chat all the time. But yesterday he wanted to come home. Well, I asked him about it and he agreed. And then he was like, okay, I'll just go home. And like since like all last week, I was thinking like he had a stomach ache on Monday. It was hurting him really, really bad. He ended up getting chills and stuff the following day, which is Tuesday. And I'm like, it could be an infection or it could be the flu. So he ended up getting some NyQuil and Dayquil, taking it, and that wasn't helping. So yesterday he came, and I tell you, he scared me half to death. He was shaking so bad. Like, I didn't know if he was going to seize up or not, but he was shaking so bad. I called the vice nurse. I had to explain it to her, and she was like, okay, it could be a sign of infection. I do want you to bring him in. So we brought him in, and right now he's at the hospital. So I just came back home to get myself together because I stayed the night there, me and my baby and my son. And now we just came back home to get ourselves refreshed. I thought I'll just share this journey with you now, because I want to record everything, because this been one hell of a month. And my life, I mean, I feel like I can shine some light on someone else's life. Just don't ever give up on God. Don't ever give up on the hand of God and what God can do. Because, I mean, my situation alone is a blessing. And I know that God has his hand all over this, and it's going to be okay. Yes, my pregnancy is high risk. I have to change up my dosage of insulin. I take it 4 times a day. Medication, watch when I'm eating. Everything. It's hard, but I have to do it for the sake of my baby, of my life, and yeah. So it's been tough. So I'm gonna share this journey with you guys, and I'm not gonna try to forget you guys. I'm gonna try to put this out, and yeah, I mean, hopefully my story will be able to share some light on somebody else's. So be prepared. It's about to be a crazy journey. My life is crazy at the moment. So I'm about to be off to the hospital, and we'll get dressed and be all off to the hospital. Do you have anything to say? Come here. And this is my Puka Wuka, my angel, my cute boy.
I can say something to you guys.
What? You got something on your mouth. Oh, let's get that off. Is that a burrito that you ate? Oh. Okay.
Hi guys.
And what else do you want to say?
I just have a lollipop.
A what?
Lollipop.
What's that? What do you have to say to them?
I don't have nothing to say.
Okay, just say bye and see you later.
I do.
Say bye and see you later.
I have something to say.
What?
Hey guys.
Mhm.
Welcome to my video.
Okay. I love you.
I love you guys.
Oh, you're so sweet. I love you.
And I love you.
And did you tell the world what you about to be now?
Yeah.
What are you about to be?
Huh?
What are you about to be?
A police officer.
No, what are you about to be? A big...
Brother.
Yay! You about to be a big brother. I love you so.
And my mom has a baby.
I do have a baby. So as far as him, he didn't want me.
Okay, I have to
The
say,
first time he didn't want me to have
I have
it.
to say something to you guys. Bye.
Bye, baby. So he's the only child. So he'd be like, no. At first he was like, no, I don't want you to have it. I want a brother or sister. But now he's happy. He's a big brother. So he's been trying to do some big boy things and help me out a little bit. So he's becoming a big boy, huh? Yeah. So, yeah, so right now, since the incident happened, I'm 9 weeks and 1 day. So my breast is completely sore. Like, they hurt. Like, sometimes I feel like needles poking them, and they hurt so bad.
I'll take care of it.
No, you okay. You don't have to take care of it. I got it. Thank you. I love you. And I've been breaking out, as you guys can see. I'm breaking out all on my neck. I don't know. This has got to be part of the pregnancy. This is like weird. I'm breaking out so much in rashes. I don't know why. I've been so tired and busy lately. I just have not gotten myself together as far as like makeup and everything. But next time you see me, I promise I'll have everything. My hair looking a mess. And since my husband's in the hospital, it's been crazy. So I'm about to get this video edited. Right now, like, let me see if I can show. Like right now, I'm already big. Oh look, let me close that up. All my information is in there. But yeah. So right now, it looks like I'm big. Like, but I'm 9 weeks and 9 days. No, 9 weeks and 1 day. So I welcome you to my channel if this is your first time, and I thank everyone that subscribed to me. And just please continue to share and like my video and watch my video, and just be on this journey with me. I just want to record everything. So yeah, so you waiting on healing and baby number 2. So yes, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.